Hello and welcome. This is your post today, your number one most interactive podcast, where we talk about the issues that really matter to you. Now, this episode is brought to you by talentinafrica.com. Now, Talent in Africa is where job seekers use talents in Africa to find their dream job by assessing their profiles and getting matched to employers across the continent. Log on to talentinafrica.com and let employers find you. We'll be right back after this. Now, on today's episode, we're asking a very simple question. Very simple but controversial. Is marriage only for people who are ready and can afford? Now, look at the picture on your screen. Like, this picture went viral. I'm sure if you've been on the internet, you've seen this picture around. Okay, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And a brother posted a viral photo, which you can see right now. Though the motive is to encourage the fathers out there, the big question is, should you marry only when you're financially stable and can afford to take care of family needs without stress? What do you think is the right time for marriage? And can two broke lovers get married so long as there is understanding? Let's hear from you. Make sure, comment down below, you share the post, and you interact with us on all our social media platforms. At your post today, you can hashtag your post with the hashtag your post today. Check out the website www.yourposttoday.com. Email info@yourposttoday.com. Now, so as usual, I have a nice gentleman. He's very cool, and our sister Nena, and welcome Nena and Razi.
Thank you very much.
Well, so let's hit straight at the point. Okay. Now, I know you are a family man. You know all about it when it comes to that. Looking at the picture, you can see the picture right now. Looking at the picture, let's paint a little picture of what you can see. What do you think is his experience in as a family man who's, I mean, you've seen it all.
I see a gentleman who looks depressed. Probably a lot of bills on his head he has to pay, and then maybe the cash flow is so low. Basically, that is what I see. Yeah.
That's what you see.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's. I mean, I know where you're going already.
Yeah.
I know where you're going already. But your initial comments on.
Also, a guy who is very depressed. But I mean, I think that probably he doesn't have luck or something.
It's not lucky.
He's not lucky, yes, because it's a whole lot. But I can really see that he's very, very depressed.
Yeah. So that tells us, I mean, for me, it paints a certain picture for me that, look, if you're not ready, or if you don't have the cash, the money in this economy, don't try. Well, other people have, I mean, other schools of thought, but I think that, well, do you agree or disagree that if you don't have the money, don't get into it?
Oh, I disagree big time. Like, should I say 90%?
Tell me about it.
So personally, I feel like marriage shouldn't be only for people who are financially stable. I don't know, but I'll just use this few points to defend it. Number one, I feel like if you love the person, come on, I know say you go chop love, Abby, but at least if you love someone, that should be your ultimate motivation. At least you love the person. It will even prove you trustworthy, because if you tell me that yes, I have to have money or be financially stable before you're going to marry me, mean that you're actually idolizing money, right? So I feel like even though love is not everything, but it should be very, very essential. It should be at least enough for you to say that, oh, you love the person and you believe that, okay, let's say the person has a future with you, or you see the person going somewhere. So why not? If the person doesn't have a future, that one I will not even agree. But at least you've seen that this is someone with a vision. This is a guy that, you know, in the next 5 years to come, something good can come out of him. So why not? Number two, you don't even know what will happen in the future. Trust me, the broke guy you reject today and you'll be someone's cornerstone tomorrow, right? you can reject a guy today because he's not financially stable. The next moment, someone has already picked him up, giving him ideas, pushing him, encouraging him. Then boom, because we've seen a lot. But you start coming back. Oh, you didn't mean what? You finish the thing has happened. You say you didn't mean it after the guy has become married with another lady, right? Number 3, I also feel like if you look at marriage in terms of financial stability before you go into it, it can delay you, and it has delayed a lot of people. A lot of people have been delayed in marriage, delayed in childbirth because of this same issue, because they feel like now my guy has to have money before you get into it. Come on, you'll be there for years. We have a lot of ladies that have clocked 40, 50, they are still there waiting for a man to be financially stable. What you can get into it and build him, help him. We've seen people that they started from nowhere, but today they are somewhere later. But I feel like yes, it's actually the right thing to do, because a whole lot comes into it. So I don't know, but
yeah. I mean, if and I clearly understand. You have it makes sense, but he is talking reality. Like, this is real. Yours is more of fantasy. Okay.
Oh, it's not fantasy. We've had issues
and I don't want to be late
and what I would say here is that, do you know that a marriage also comes with blessing? Some people, they are broke. They'll be broke forever if they are single. But the moment they get married, you see that based on what I think we had. If you watch the vlog that we actually posted on someone, loneliness and those stuff, I clearly said that at times you really need someone to push you. So if you're in a relationship with someone, it's also,
I think even the Bible, they say that whoever finds a wife finds favor.
Thank you, and if it's a good thing, you bam. So yeah.
See, you are not.
Yeah, I'm being realistic.
You're being realistic, but
yes.
Let's talk to somebody who practically has seen it all.
But we've seen people that they had nothing,
No.
and marriage made them.
Oh, have you seen it? He has seen it.
I understand where she's coming
Let's
from.
hear the practical side.
The reality is that
Yeah.
if you don't have it, either you take steps to having it, or you stay away, because it is damn not easy, my brother. Look at see if you are taking, let's say, a salary of 1,000 cedis, and you are renting an apartment. You have a baby, or you have 2 kids. The kids are both going to school. You need to take care of the rent. You need to take care of the home. Your woman is not working, and you say you are going to enter the thing with love. Please, that won't help
You
you.
will die.
You will die definitely,
But there's no way the woman will not be
because
working.
there are so many men who are in marriage now. Now the employment is very hard to find. You need to start something small by yourself, and it is not easy. Probably the woman has to also take care of the home and all that. It is not easy trying to mix the two. I know there are a lot of women who are also who are working and trying to support their husbands. But if what is coming in is not much, the love will die in a heartbeat. And then when you get back from home and all that, especially if you don't have the money, that is when the woman starts calling you names, especially if she has maybe that month or that 2 months, she's the one surviving you. The moment you sit behind the food and you're eating, that is when the words start coming in.
But
Start
I'm
calling
getting
you
a good
names.
wife.
No,
Oh.
let me tell you, the situation
Reality.
will make
Reality.
it like that.
Reality.
And when things are okay and you are providing and all that, you see that
The love is there.
The love is, you smile at you. Today when you are coming home, when are you going to eat and all that? But if you are not really making it, I'm telling you, my brother, it is not easy. You shouldn't try it at all.
Don't try.
Don't try it at
Don't
all.
try.
I know they say like marriage brings fortune, but there are some who also enter and they don't see that.
Yeah.
You see, some also enter and then because of the hardship, the home is broken. Some men leave because of the pressure. One morning they say they are going to work or something, they leave and they don't come back to the house anymore. And this is reality. It's happening.
Yeah, that's why we have ministry children, perhaps.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So I know you are getting my point.
Yeah.
The theories and fantasies and all that, they are there.
Yeah.
But then the reality on the ground is that, my brother, if you are not ready, you're not financially sound, don't try it. It is not a place for play at all.
I'm not cutting him,
Yes.
but if you
Just
say it, yes, I'm just summarizing. But if you say it that way too, then it's like you're going to tell people that people who are broke that then they shouldn't even think
No,
of
I'm not
getting
saying
married.
you
And
shouldn't
people
do
wouldn't
that.
get married.
I'm
like
not
you
saying
will
you
be there.
shouldn't do that. A guy with prospect.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I was like, if
I
you have a
heard you.
vision.
I heard you. A guy with prospect. But there are times your prospect, you know, is
you don't
you
know where. You don't know
yeah,
where.
so I'm not saying because of that don't get married. Okay, two broke lovers can get into a relationship.
And then 50
And then when
people-
the hardship comes, that is when
We
you
get
see
up
the
with the
love
brokenness.
going to provide for what you guys are going to eat, especially when your rent is dying out and you don't have money to pay for the rent.
That's what you
You
see.
see the heat, your gas is finished.
We use charcoal.
Yeah, there's heat in your room, you know.
Oh, fuck myself.
I'm telling you, it is not easy. It is not easy. These things really bring problems sometimes. It's nice to get married and then you have somebody by your side, but if you don't really have it, I'm advising you should get yourself in a good position, because even in Ghana, if you are going to get married, I think in the olden days they'll come and inspect your room, whether you have a bed, you have this. So it is telling you that you should be in a position. You should be able to feed yourself and then feed somebody else. You see, and marriage in Ghana, when you are married, you marry with the family. Before you realize maybe your wife's family, like you need to expect, maybe if you are all maybe average or something, you need to sort them out. You have to sort your side too out. And if you don't have it, how do you do all this? You just tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know why you're shaking your head.
No, but
your
someone
final
can be
point.
financially stable and the next minute, what if the business collapses? Because we've had people who are very, very financially stable and they entered into the marriage. Then later on, something goes wrong. So,
No, but that's different.
no, that's to tell you
Yeah,
that anything
it's,
can happen in the marriage. So you can only use financial
Definitely.
stability. That is my point.
That's what I'm
Because-
saying. So I like where you are coming. That there was money, or the guy was providing, and then everything
That's
goes
different.
down. I understand.
Yeah.
So now going down to how you were going to begin, you didn't have anything. Now you don't have anything. It is like you just going in like that. And
Now
you
we
see,
can blame you for
you
being
see,
foolish.
you see that is going to cause trouble.
Yeah.
So you agree with me that is trouble. You understand me?
Yeah.
So that is the reality I'm talking about. If you don't have it, it's like you having it and now you don't have it. Now you don't have it. You are saying that is going to bring trouble. So my point exactly.
Yeah. So for me, I think if you are ready to be with somebody, I mean, for better, for worse, you start, there's nothing. If you're in the ditch, you're in the ditch. If you rise up, you rise up. That's up to you. But my honest opinion is that don't try it if you cannot afford. Thank you for watching today's episode.